Buenas, bienvenidos al siguiente capítulo. Al siguiente capítulo de Vampire. Y vamos a ir a hablar con los rusos estos que estaban pidiéndole que pague a nuestra amiga Venus.
Confession, bitch, send you. Money. Where is money? No money?
No money.
Done. That bitch will be back next month.
No money. Pues, le hemos conseguido intimidar. ¿Cuánta intimidación tengo? Pues con una intimidación de uno le consigo intimidar. Muy complicado eso, ¿vale? Vamos a volver a hablar con ella y decirle que el ruso este mes que no viene. Y ahora el enemigo en este juego, cogiendo la pelota esta.
What? I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office!
¡Ey! No grites.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight's son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business, Well, to start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee. I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner. He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Nos ha tocado la misión de acabar con Boris. Prosigamos con nuestras aventuras. Esta misión la vamos a dejar para un poco más adelante, porque luego hay otra que nos envía también al hotel y así las hacemos las dos a la vez.
Lovely evening.
Lovely. Full random, la cosa. Que por cierto, solo tenemos 3 puntos. Necesitaría 12. Podría que no sean más chicas. Hay que dejar algunas cositas. Vamos a hablar con nuestra Misha. La vampira. Y decirle, que te hemos traído aquí al de la risa. Por aquí. Voy a dar toda la vuelta al hospital. Y ya. Hey,
The kind's fate was sealed the moment he entered. Do not waste time debating the morality. If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. So it has. Yes, I am searching for 2 items I have tracked to this area. One, I believe, may be in one of the local museums. I have not yet searched them all. The other I believe to be in the Giovanni's possession, though I have not confirmed it. For these items, I will exchange items of similar worth.
Fair enough.
A fetish is described in a 19th century chronicle of a British platoon's encounter with a local tribe. Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes. It may be valuable to my studies.
¿Y el otro?
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morte.
Voce
Should
del
you find
Monte.
yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it, for they will make sure you never have another.
Ok, pues nos vemos luego con hora de piel. Y subimos por aquí. Bueno, pues las cosas que nos pide se irán consiguiendo en misiones posteriores. Tenemos que ir por aquí. Y aquí. Game save. Autosave. Por aquí. Tenemos este libro. Dramaturgical Creatures. Y ahora el supuesto laberinto. Ahora con el señor que nos había quitado al principio con la carta.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time. Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome. A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time. A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan. I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further. Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
I appreciate your
As for
advice.
what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic. It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments. Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Hostia. Echa la culpa a los anarquistas de la epidemia que está habiendo en la ciudad.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts. Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round.
Vale, pues tenemos otra misión. a hablar con los anarquistas. Ahí va. Por aquí. Plan Tremere. Vamos a hablar con nuestros amigos, los anarquistas en Last Round. Están por aquí.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today, boy? Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. Skip. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
Eso es, esquiva.
What's up? There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. She's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared. Yeah, Patty. You must know who I'm talking about, then. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy started calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun anymore. She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear? All right, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know it's silent. Just let me know when it's done.
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
Kiddo.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach. So did you score a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there? I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right? That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me? Oh, really?
Yo creo que vamos a ir con los anarquistas en esta room.
The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
El sarcófago de Ankara.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered. The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires, that if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root. Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry. It's more than that, kiddo. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version of it. Kindred call it Gehenna. And the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children.
Is this for real?
No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist. Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world, huh? Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Digo, gracias a Nuggets.
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader, upholding the law. Ah, kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name. Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion. Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it. LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich. The facts are like this. The Camarilla need us to buy into that bullshit for any of their laws to mean dick. Now, telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a play nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board. Yeah, not a moment too soon, huh? He said you guys left those Sabato, too. Nines must be getting soft. How could you pass up that kind of fun? Someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario. I'm just gonna run this by you, see what you think. What if the prince got the word out to the Sabbat that you were the one to blow up their warehouse? Hey, it's just a theory, man, but who else is gonna be watching you so closely? Knowing where you're going and all that. It's how the Camarilla works, kiddo, trust me. I've been dealing with these slimy shits for a few centuries now.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy? Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack? Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less above your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand boy out of it. As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off. Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it. Oh, that's real. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not. I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix ruled in. That goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoot. Magic missile casting motherfucker! A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak. Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out. One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him. Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me. You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power. LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due. I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state. The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us. LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn. I got their meeting right here. No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bid it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield. Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun. After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches. LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Bueno, pues tenemos que investigar lo de la plaga. Tenemos que ir a los apartamentos. Y hacer unas cuantas cosillas más. ¿Dónde está? El otro. Están ahí quietos. No sé por qué. Sí. Se controla las cosas, Ya que vamos por aquí, vamos a decirle a Patty que se dé el piro. Que no la va a ganar. Vamos a abrir la puerta. Sí. Mi mayor contaminatoria esta. Ya más rápido, por favor. Dios mío.
Hey, you. Look, I'm sorry about before. You see, I'm a very passionate person about everything, about art, entertainment, love. Kent says that is why he chose me. You
No
are
problem.
totally awesome.
Lo sé.
Well, it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, where is Kent? Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Lo convencemos, que se ha ido y lo perdemos. Humanity.
There you are.
Vamos a
I was
recargar
beginning to
la
think you
poca
ditched
sangre
me.
que nos falta. Espero que se nos haga la barra de verdad, porque si no... Ahí está, ¿no? Pero matamos a la otra sin querer. Lo juro. Yo no quise.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help.
Me can't help. ¿Sabes qué? Este guardia va a dar saco todo el rato, así que procederá a finiquitarlo, a darle de baja. Algo de munición gratis. Y hacemos aquí sí que de por saco. Y no, ya no. Porque aquí... ¿Cuál era? APT. Uno. Un Milligan. Chicks over. Georgina Welch. Vacant. Paul Anderson. Gold Mine. A ver, ¿qué mails tiene este? ¿Dónde estaba la contraseña? No, que debía haber la contraseña. Parece ser que soy ciego y no la he visto. Aquí, 9648, en el apartamento 3. El apartamento 3. Ok. Ahora vamos por aquí. Está el ordenador de la señorita. Save. Espero tener la skill suficiente, que parece ser que no. ¿Qué me pide? 6. 6 de hackeo. Buah, justo. You will, ¿verdad? You will see. Safe unlock. Aquí y... para que no haya más nada. Ok. Vamos al piso 2. Y bueno, antes de entrar aquí, vamos a dejarlo. Espero que os haya gustado. Darle like. Y nos vemos en el siguiente. Chao.